Hey, how's it going? Okay, I have two cameras, camcorder 1, which is up there, and camcorder 2, which is right there. Two different angle views. I'm testing the aerial view, or the, not aerial view, because I would have to be in the sky for that, right? The overhead view. So to see which one works the best, and then also when I'm in video editing, I can show it from this end and then swap out the picture, and show an overhead view. So for this, this is this is a box with holes in it, as you can see, and holes, at least one hole in every side, 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom. And this mouse, cloth mouse, it probably has catnip in it. And Blue loves to play with it, so I've been shoving it in the box. And this is like a challenge. Oh, I see the cats have attacked. He loves like coming in here and trying to get that mouse out, and occasionally he does get the mouse out, and then I just pop it back in when he's not playing with it, something. So all I learned this one from the Cats and Pats YouTube channel, and I'll put a link to the video for his video is is shorter than mine's going to be, because I'm gonna go through step-by-step type of thing. He just talked about this is the step you need to do, and then he fast-forwarded through the holes and stuff. And I mean, I might do that too. It depends on what I talk about. So that I think my viewers or subscribers or both don't want to hear or something. That's fluff. Why are you talking about that? Blah blah blah. So I'm going to make this again because Blue expressed an interest in this box. And this box is a little bit higher by maybe, what, half an inch? So it's about the same width. It's a little bit shorter than this one. So I kind of already started it. And I thought, hey, I should put this on video. And what I did was I removed the side flaps here, and then I just a few moments ago I removed this these flaps that are inside here. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. So I just used an X-Acto knife and I cut through it. Do I need my light wand? Man, I don't know if I want to use my light wand. Let's see. Does that make a difference in the light? I don't even know. Maybe I need both light wands. That doesn't really provide... Sorry. It doesn't really provide enough lighting. It's a sunny day outside. It's about 3:08, so I gotta step it up before Stormy comes over here and lies down. So I just did, I already have the knife, the X-Acto knife out, and to do this, put that away, I cut on the inside here with the X-Acto knife, just a couple of cut throughs, not very heavy, and then turned it over and I cut it right here, a little more careful, just so I could get that out. So let's see, I want to make sure that I'm in the aerial view. I know it doesn't show how heavy or how lightly I'm pressing, but I'm not really pressing all that heavily. It sounds like, because I'm not stuttering there, it sounds like I'm pressing really hard. And I noticed that when YouTubers, crafters would say you just need to make light passes with the blade. You can't really tell. The viewer cannot tell if it's a light pass or a heavy pass. Let's see how that works. Okay. So now I'm going to do this side. I see dust particles. Oh yeah, see now that's not a very careful cut, like I said. More on the side there. I did not have any problems off camera, mind you. It doesn't really matter because this is going to be covered. I'm going to cover this one with duct tape first and then put the holes in. Okay, let's see. Ooh. So if it tears a little bit, or if it looks kind of sloppy, I'm gonna put it up. I cannot see the camera. I can't see the screen. I can see it better there. If it looks like it's shoddy workmanship or something, remember it is a cardboard box, so it takes. I did cut off a little on the box, the back or the bottom part. Gosh, I can't talk. Okay, more than I wanted to, but that was apparent when I was like, uh-oh. So when I cut there, uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it running because I can just take this part out, but I'm gonna go, now this box is a little less sturdy because the flaps have been removed, so that's something to keep in mind, that you don't want to manhandle it, or you want to be a little more careful with it. I'm going to cover, stuff like that just drives me crazy. I'm going to cover this with duct tape, at least the outside, and then put the holes in. I have a set of colored masking tapes that came in the mail yesterday, but I don't want to use those because the cats will definitely destroy those on this box. So I want something a little sturdier, and that would be duct tape. Grab the other scissors. Not those. These are good for cardboard, and the flaps that were sticking out up on the top here, I used the Fiskars Amplified. They're very good for cutting cardboard. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use green and blue. I have no idea what design that's gonna. Ow, ow. Gotta be careful. Careful with my my hand. Because I can tell that we're gonna get a cold front, not just by listening to the weather, but my hand is saying barometric pressure changes ahead. Okay. Oh, so I'm also covering this. Keeping it closed, right? Sorry for the loudness there. So that should be interesting. So it doesn't what? Doesn't matter? Let's try this. I almost had a change of mind there. Like, oh no! But it doesn't really matter. What did I just say? I said be careful with the box. Yeah. It's a smidge crooked. So the bad part about this is one, it's going to take the cardboard off, or the layers of paper that comprise cardboard is going to take that off if you have to reposition. So that's also something to think about. I'm thinking too that 2 camera views will I'll be able to be in camera for at least one of the videos, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, what kind of recommended tape would I put? Do I want to put, I might put another design. I have blue and green, so something that complements the blue and green, or that these sea green and blue complement, I should say. Let me look. I'll be back. What could go with it? That would be perfect. Green and blue background. Awesome, awesome. Now with this, I could actually, I need a tape tab. Oh dear. I don't have a tape tab with me. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna grab the old standby ready-made tape tab, which is one of these, and use that. This is very thin. Why is this thin? I was going to cut this in half, lengthwise, and good luck. I don't know who can see this. So you kind of have to hold. It's not a straight up cut because you are cutting something sticky. Actually, that was a lot better than I thought it would be. So, try one. Just going to put this one here. I'm sure it'll come back up again. Okay, so I want to put this thin strip in the center. Alright, yeah. And I'm going to do the other side and do this one on the other side. Alright, so that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Okay. Okay, now, do I want to do on the top and bottom, do I want to do like this, and then blue in the middle, and then the paw print a little bit in the middle? We are thinking. Or, that's what I get for thinking. Or, because I'll probably have to overlap a little bit on the sides, that I want to do the blue, because the blue's on the bottom. cats are in siesta mode. Okay. Now, I just want to see how much, if there's, I can still add the paw print on the bottom, kind of keep up with the center stripe type of trim. This one, or I was just measuring for width, so if I do this all the way around, okay, that'll be good. And I actually might do this one first. I'm not gonna split this in half. I am just gonna do, and I might cut that little piece off and stay within range. The screen panel for the overhead camera is very difficult to see. One, because it's daylight and there's a glare, and two, because it's way over here, way over there. It's on the other side of the camera, so I'm having a difficult time. I don't know if it's in range. I'm just assuming it's in range. I'm going to do a little bit over. I'm going to overlap it there a little bit, because the green is going to come around, form like a target type, a square target. I've never heard of such a thing. And like I said, the design here is in my head as I go along. So have that type of deal going on the bottom. It looks like from the camcorder 2 screen panel. It looks like a box top, like a decorative box top type of deal. Ideally, I should put the paw print trim around here, but once again, I would be adding more and more and more and more tape. And we don't want that. Okay, so this one this will be a little bit more difficult to make sure that that the flaps are adhering well to the tape, because I can't flip it over and put my hand through. I guess I could if I put holes. I wonder if I put holes in it, at least on the bottom. Then I would have, okay, another is to look to see roughly the size of these. All right. This lid is, it goes to one of those giant ocean spray bottles. I think it's like a gallon or two, or a gallon and a half or something. I forget the size. But I use those bottles to hold my cold brewed coffee. So I want 2 holes here. Oh no, one of these, I think the top one here, I'm only going to add 1 hole and make that the bottom, because I kind of don't want to, when I first made this one and I just kind of whipped it out, lickety-split, having holes on every side is not a good idea. So I'm thinking that if I'm adding holes here so I can help keep down the flaps on the other side when I put the tape on. I'm not going to add holes to that other side, so I was thinking I just shouldn't have put a hole here on the bottom, because usually there's a ball in here, not a mouse. And the ball comes out really easily. I lift it up and there it is on the floor. It's like, okay. An ultra fine Sharpie, not Sharpie, an ultra fine. I'm using the Expo Dry Erase Marker because it will erase when I rub my finger over it, even off of the lid. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna put it over that hard tape, I guess. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Ta-da! Okay, now I want to cut, expertly cut, right? Which is just like a saw, kind of a saw action. Oh yeah, much harder too. Because I'm going in a circle of sorts. I know it looks like I'm cutting toward myself, but it's slow and steady. Hard to see the black on the blue duct tape there. You want to be careful too when you cut the cardboard, because a couple of times I went straight down with the handle, with the blade straight down like that, and sometimes you might cut too far, like past the circle or something. Yay, now I have. So, will this erase? Oh, that's the blue duct tape. Will it erase? Sorta. It does, but it doesn't. That's weird. It will with rubbing alcohol, so you can see it. Maybe because it's ultra fine, I pressed too hard and now it has an indentation. Okay, so will that be enough for me to, yes, use a pencil or a closed pair of scissors? So I'm gonna go this way a little. Get off the blue part. And this. There's a hair. There's a cat hair there. These paw prints are true to life. Cat hair included. Yay! Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, I know I showed it on the overhead, but I'm going to try it on for this one to see if it comes off. Does it? It does and it doesn't, so. Huh. Don't use dry erase on duct tape. Duct tape or Duck Brand does make a dry erase tape, and I was thinking about getting that. It wipes off better on the box. That's weird. That is, it seems to, ooh, this is that wind. Ooh. Yes, I can see how 40-mile-per-hour gusts are in order, since that was a big old gust. Okay. So those are made just so I can, when I put the tape down, I can just sort of, I can't reach in with my hand, but I can use this. There goes my computer. Can use this because it has a blunt end, and I can use that too. Okay, so that'll work. Put that over here because I need it. And back to covering. Now this is blue on the outside and green on the inside, and then in the center the paw print trim. So this is green on the outside, and that's because of the green trim here on toward the top. That works great. I'm going to see. God, that goes pretty far over. I'm glad I put the holes in on the top there. Okay. I'm gonna cut it up the middle-ish. When you start cutting up the middle, you want to grab the split tape with both fingers so you have a better handle on things. Yeah, that'll work. So, it's like, okay. Don't look too closely. Alright, covered. Now I'm going to do holes on all the sides, but not the bottom. So the bottom stays as is. And that's so the ball can't so easily escape, unless, of course, the cat knocks this over. And that's very easy. They can do that. It's also very sturdy. I really like this. It's like, yeah. Okay. So, am I cutting maybe one on the short sides, like one here, and then flip it over and put one down there. And then 2 on both sides, the longer sides. I think I'll do that. 2 on the longer sides. Now, you don't have to draw circles if you don't want to. You can just... They also don't have to be perfectly aligned. You can just use your cutting blade and... Let's see if I could draw the circles. That's what I said. 1 over on one side. Right. And then I'm gonna flip this over. Oh, you know, I think I'm gonna wait before I flip both of those over, actually, because I'm gonna cut. I don't want the circles, since they are dry erase markered or inks or whatever. I don't want them to be erased inadvertently. Uh-oh. Oh, where did I... That's terrible that I put that, like, not keeping track of where that is. Let me do this one. It's always also that you just kind of slow and short cuts. You can control the X-Acto knife better around the bends, you know. But if you try and do more than a short cut, then you're gonna go out of range, you know. You're not gonna follow the line, and it's not gonna be perfect either. So. But you get the idea of where the line is, and it's easier to follow the line if you're doing these short cuts, and you're not pressing overly hard. Slow and steady. Ta-da! Gonna show you each one. Okay, so those are the circles. They're not perfectly aligned, like I said. I'm not concerned about that. Okay, I'm gonna do that one. And I think I want to do. This will be off camera. So, how do I want to do that? I don't want to do it like that. Can I do it like that? Slow and steady. What I do need to be careful with the duct tape is it will start to peel. See, already it's starting to peel in certain spots, and the cat's claws could easily get on there and pull that up, but it's not gonna hurt them. It's just gonna make the box look bad. Messy or bad or whatever. So I'm okay with that, so because I expect it to be battered and bruised after a month or so of use. But they don't use it 24/7, 365 either. So, okay, this one. But occasionally Blue gets bored, and this is a good deterrent for. I'm gonna put this less centered. More on the blue than on the green. And that one is like that, so I'm gonna move this one up a little more and purposely make it off center, and put this down a little more, also purposely off centered. Okay, there's my cap. So this is what that one looks like right now. And then this is what the two other circles, like little up and down there. And I'm going to cut this one first and finish off with the side one because you'll be able to see that a little better. I was just thinking that if you're good with saws and whatnot, and you have a wood block, or you have a wooden box or something, you want to make a wooden box like this and put holes in it for your cats, or even puppies would get a kick out of this toy. You could probably make it like that as well. And if you do, please let me know, because I'd love to see pictures of that. Post it on your YouTube channel. Okay, let's do this one. That one's a half. Yin and yang. Paw print style. Am I done? Wow, that was awesome. Okay, that's the bottom. This is done. Part of my video, well, it'll all be on this one, but the overhead camcorder, the battery died on that one, so I'm gonna have to, I have to get a power cord. I don't remember. I'm surprised I didn't buy another one when I ordered this Handycam camcorder 2. I'm surprised that I didn't buy another one, so I'm thinking, did I buy another one? So I'll check my order history and see if I did, and if I did, I'll be plugging that one in. So yeah, that's a shame. Okay, spin the wheel so you can see what kind of day I'm going to suggest. It's always a suggestion. It's, you know, if you don't want to have a positively good day or something, then you can stop the video now. Thanks for watching. Okay, I've been trying to do it kind of to the side so I can read it. Ooh, have a youthful day.